and give a warm round of applause to Miss Malaika,
How will you provide a better facilities in the village?
who are forced to leave the school because of the poverty and the difficult circumstances.
What will you step to stop cheating?
I firmly believe education is not just about the classrooms, textbooks, or passing the exams.
What steps are you taking for prepare the students for future career in technology?
So, firstly, we will improve our examination system so that it rewards the understanding, creativity, practical application.
As you have listened, we had the prestigious moment with our Education Minister of Sindh.
I dream of a Pakistan where every child from Hyderabad to Hunza, from Karachi to Quetta, from Lahore to the smallest village. Good evening, everyone. I warmly welcome to my respected teacher and dear journalist. I am Alina Rao, and it is my pleasure to host today's Education Minister's press conference. So today we are honored to welcome Ms. Malaika, who will be representing her thoughts and ideas with all of us. So without further delay, please put your hand together and give a warm round of applause to Ms. Malaika. Thank you. Good evening, respected members of the media, honorable teachers, parents, students, and my fellow Pakistanis. First of all, thank you very much for joining this press conference today. Today, I sit before you with the deep sense of the responsibility and the hope. I firmly believe education is not just about the classrooms, textbooks, or passing the exams. It is about shaping the future of our nation. The future of Pakistan is sitting in our classrooms today, and every decision that we make for our children will define the Pakistan of tomorrow. So, before talking about my plans, I want to speak honestly about the reality we face. During my visits to the schools across the country, I have met so many students with extraordinary talent, big dreams, and desire to learn. At the same time, I have seen the classrooms that lack the basic facilities, schools without libraries, computer labs, science labs, and the children who are forced to leave the school because of the poverty and the difficult circumstances. So, as your education minister, I cannot accept this reality because I believe that every child deserves a right to learn, a chance to dream, and opportunity to succeed. Another issue that demands the immediate attention is our education system itself. For many years, the success has been measured by how much a student can memorize instead of how well they can understand the things, how well they can solve the problems. So, in today's world, this approach is no longer enough. Our students deserve an education that prepares them for the real life, not just for the examinations. Therefore, my ministry is committed to meaningful and lasting reforms. So, firstly, we will improve our examination system so that it rewards the understanding, creativity, practical application instead of just memorization alone. At the same time, we will take the strict action against the cheating in the examinations because I believe that cheating destroys the fairness and discourage the hardworking students. One of the most important initiatives will be the introduction of the free skills development programs in the schools and the colleges. The children will receive the training in the computer skills, freelancing, communication skills, career guidance, financial literacy. Because in today's world, a certificate alone is not enough. Our students needs both the education and the skills to build a successful future. And we will continue to invest in the teachers training because the great teacher inspires the great nations. We'll improve the school facilities, expand the scholarships, and introduce the more digital classrooms so that every child, regardless of their background, has quality of education. My vision is simple: no child left behind, no dream left unrealized. I dream of a Pakistan where every child from Hyderabad to Hunza, from Karachi to Quetta, from Lahore to the smallest village, every child has an equal opportunity to learn, grow, and succeed. So I promise to work with honesty, transparency, and the dedication. But the real change cannot come from the government alone. It requires the teachers who inspire, parents who encourage, the students who work hard, and the society who believes that the education is the key to national progress. So let us work together to build an education system where every classroom gives hope, every teacher feels valued, and every student believes that their dreams matter. So thank you for your precious time and support.
Okay, so everyone, As you have listened, we had the prestigious moment with our Education Minister of Sindh, and we got to know the future plans of her. Basically, it's right time to ask some questions to her that what she will do, what are her plans, and what kind of things she is going to do. Okay, we have some students. Is there anyone who would like to ask question to her?
What steps are you taking for prepare the students for future career in technologies?
We will improve our computer education, upgrade the science laboratories, introduce the more digital classrooms. This will help the students to build the skills and to build the practical skills for the future career.
That's great. That was a good answer. I think clap for her, everybody. So, uh, we should ask another question. Is there anyone who would like to ask another? Okay, Mr. Gafur, I think.
How will you provide a better facilities in the village?
Improving the government schools is one of our top priorities. We will provide them the better classrooms, clean drinking water, more digital learning where available, and so that every student, regardless of their background, has a quality of education.
Okay, that was great. Do we should we ask another question? Is there anyone? Okay. So Miss Aman will ask another question.
What will you step to stop cheating?
We will take the strict action against the cheating by ensuring the strict monitoring in the examination centers, enforcing the strict rules, and taking the legal actions against anyone involved in the unfair practices. Because I believe that students should succeed through the hard work, talent, not through the cheating.